All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Julia Freeman. I'm one of the physical therapists at Rogue Physical Therapy and Wellness. Today for our April webinar, I can't believe it's already halfway through April of 2024. Our April webinar is going to be working on our amplitude training like we've been doing the past couple months, but with a little bit of a strength challenge. And so the way we're going to up the strength, there's many different ways we can do it, but today we're going to add some weights. So if you have 2 pounds or 3 pounds, 4 pound dumbbells, anything like that would work. That would be amazing. And then what else do we have? You can use canned peas if you don't have weights at home. You can use full plastic water bottles, anything that adds a little couple pounds to your hands. And you're always welcome to do the moves without doing any weights. You're still going to get a good workout. All right, so our objectives for the day is to really just understand why we do the power moves, what each exercise, each power move resembles, what symptom the power moves target. And then we're going to work on extra strength training and all that jazz. We're going to actually do the class together. The class is a shortened version of it. So when you join, if you decide to join the membership and try a free month trial, which I will give you the code at the end. The classes are normally an hour long. And so there won't be a lot of talking like we're doing in the beginning. We're going to be doing more reps. And so we're going to really participate in the power moves and strength class to the best of your ability. If you're new to this, feel free to watch. Feel free to do some of the moves. We're going to start in sitting. We're going to get on into standing after. And then the last half, we're going to be on the floor. Then our last objective, our third objective, is really just to plan how you can incorporate amplitude training into your exercise routine. So amplitude training is just such a big core piece that you need to have in your exercise program, especially with people with Parkinson's. Since the symptoms are made for the Parkinson symptoms want to make you move smaller, you're more tighter, you're not as flexible, you're more rigid. And the power moves and the amplitude training, power moves is a type of amplitude training. The power moves helps you become the opposite of that. You're moving bigger, you're standing taller, you're having more balance, you're more flexible. I've heard so many people that have done the power moves class just for a month and they say they can touch their toes for the first time and they've never touched their toes in their whole life. So in that sense, we're going to get started. We're going to keep moving. We're going to start in our power moves and sitting. So I'm going to move my chair back so you can see me. We're going to stay muted. We're going to have some fun. All right. So I recommend a chair that is sturdy enough to hold you up. But if there's no armrests, that would be even better. I'm going to stop sharing my screen so you guys can see me all the way. Beautiful. All right. Make sure you have your weights or whatever you're using as weights nearby and easy to access. All right. So let's scoot our hips to the edge of the chair. Your feet are nice and wide. All right. So you're all the way at the edge of the chair, almost like if you were going to tip off. Your feet are wide. Your chest is up. You're nice and tall. I'm going to briefly talk here. Every power moves class, we start in sitting. So there's 4 power moves that we do in multiple positions. So the first position we do is in sitting. And so we do our power up, our power rock, our power twist, and our power step. So every time we do a new power move, I will name it, and then I will also explain what symptom we're targeting. So each symptom, each Parkinson's common symptom, we try to target with one of the power moves. And then we're going to add a little bit extra of strength training in there so that we can work on a little bit of strengthening of our muscles. All right, so feet are nice and wide. You're going to scoot your hips to the edge again, even more. Hands are on your thighs. The first power move we do in sitting is called our power up. This is working on our posture. This is working on pulling and squeezing our shoulder blade muscles, working on strengthening the back and really stretching out the front. Because with Parkinson's, we're nice and tight usually. So we're going to do the opposite. Hands on your thighs. You're going to drop your chest down as far as you can. Spread the knees out. And then push your hands off of your thighs. Open your arms nice and wide. Spread the fingers. Good. That's 1. Power down. and up. 2, down and up. 3, down and up. 4, one more, down and up. 5, excellent. We're going to do our power rocks next. So this is working on our weight shift. So with Parkinson's, we're not shifting our weight as much typically, and that's why that causes shuffling, that causes freezing, all of the symptoms. So take your right forearm, place it down on your right thigh. Left arm is going to reach up and over. You're trying to reach so far, you're leaning your weight through that right arm. Weight shift over. You're also going to feel a nice stretch on that left side body. Good. Then you're going to switch left arm down, right arm over. Good. That's 2. Switch. 3. Switch. 4. Switch. 5. Switch. 6. Switch. 7. Switch. 8. Switch. 9. One more. 10. Excellent. So that's our power rock. Our power twist is working on the flexibility of our spine and our hips. So we're working on combating the rigidity of our muscles. Arms are coming out wide. So we're not leaning back. We're still sitting up tall. Just pull the arms back. You're going to take your right hand, bring it over while you drop the right kneecap towards the ground. You're twisting. Good. Then you're going to open up, arms as wide as you can, and then switch sides, left arm over. 2. Open. 3. Open. 4. Open. 5. Open. 6. Open. 7. Open. 8. Open. 9. Open. 10. Open. Excellent. Bring your feet together. We're going to do our power steps. So our power steps help with completely lifting one body part and moving it to another position. So we're really working on exaggerating the steps, because when we go off into our everyday life, ideally you would find the middle ground. So with Parkinson's, you're moving smaller, taking smaller steps. During the Amplitude Training classes, we're moving as big as we can. So hopefully it's kind of like Goldilocks. When you go out into your everyday life, you're kind of finding that middle ground. Your body naturally will do it. All right. So for our power steps, you're going to lift your right leg up and out. Point your toes out to the right. Your arm is out wide. Your palm is up. Good. Lift it back together. Exaggerate the step. Left arm and leg out. 2. Together. 3. Together. 4. Together. 5. Together. 6. Together. 7. Together. 8. Together. 9. Together. 10. Together. Grab your weights. So with our instructors here, we do a bunch of different things during our strength class. We can do the power moves all over again with weights. It just adds an extra challenge. We can do a similar power move, but it adds a little bit of a different variety to it. We can even just do general strengthening. We like to strengthen the back, open up the front, so to really basically promote all of the diminishing all of the symptoms with Parkinson's, and that you would feel good in the moment. So we're going to do our power-ups again, just 5 of them. You have your weights in your hands. You're at your thighs again. Drop your chest down as far as you can. Feel the stretch in the front. And then power up, arms straight out. Pull the arms back. Good. That's 1. Down and up. 2. Down and up. 3. Down and up. 4. Down and up. 5. Excellent. Now we're going to do our rock and reaches again. Right arm down, left arm over. Let the weight pull your arm over. Feel that stretch. 1. Switch. 2. Switch. 3. Switch. 4. Switch. 5. One more. Switch. 6. Another thing with strength week, if you're like 6, this is easy peasy. Don't worry, because we usually do 20 repetitions. I'm just doing it short so we have enough time to do everything. Arms are wide. We're going to do our twist again, now with our weights. It should be heavy holding these weights up. Pull the arms back again. Right hand over. Bring your hands together. 1. Open. Squeeze the shoulders. Switch. 2. Open. 3. Open. 4. Open. 5. One more. Open. 6. Open. Excellent. Feet together. So I like to do 2 versions during our strength class for our power step, because I love exercising our power step. So first version, sitting up nice and tall. Lift the right arm, right leg out. Arm comes wide. Good. 1. Together. Switch. 2. Together. 3. Together. 4. Together. 5. Together. 6. Excellent. Now, if you have, or if you can, take both of your weights, cross them together, place them on your right knee. If it's too big, just use one of the weights. That's totally fine. Now, keep your chest forward the whole time. Hands are on your thighs. Lift your right leg out. And nice and controlled, bring it in. Good. Out again for 2. In. Out. 3. In. Out. 4. In. Out. 5. Back in. Switch the weights. Good job. You should start feeling your hip start waking up a little bit. All right. Weights in that left knee. Lift it out. Keep the chest forward. 1. In. 2. In. Higher. 3. In. 4. In. 5. In. Excellent. Separate your weights, 1 in each hand. Another thing with strength week or our strength class, I love to do sit to stands. It's so good for us to practice. So we're going to do 10 of these. You're going to reach your arms forward with the weight until you feel the weight in your feet. Lift your bum up, power up into standing. Good. We're doing 10. That was 1. Safely sit down. Reach forward, power up. 2. Down and up. 3. Down and up. 4. Down and up. 5. Down and up. 6. Down and up. 7. Down and up. 8. Down and up. 9. One more. Down, and you can stay up. 10. Excellent. Now, turn the chair to face you. We're going into our standing power moves. Place your weights on your chair. Okay? So there's 2 different versions I like to do in our standing power moves. The first one is utilizing our chair. So if you're a little bit more balance challenged, you always can have the chair nearby for balance. The first couple moves that we do is going to be with our chair. So I think that will help a little bit to kind of get us ready for our other power moves. So feet come nice and wide. We're at our chair. This is our power up. This is always a version you can do if you can't do the standing without the chair. Hands are going to come down to the base of the chair. You're going to squat down, bend your elbows, then push off and power up. Pull the arms back. Let's do 5. Down and up. 2. Down and up. 3. Down and up. 4. Down and up. 5. Good. Hands come down to the chair. Step your right leg back. Step your left leg back. Now your feet come wide. Sit your butt back towards the back wall as far as you can. We're going to do our rock. So this is working on our weight shift. Shift your weight onto your hands. Drop your hips down nice and controlled. Chin off your chest. 1. Rock back. Forward. 2. Back. Forward. 3. Back. Forward. 4. One more. Back. Forward. 5. Step your feet to the chair again. Now bring your feet as wide apart, but you're at your chair. Now we're going to do our twist. This is a hip and spinal mobility stretch. Left hand stays on the chair, right arm reach up towards the ceiling. As high as you can, maybe even reach behind you. Good, right hand down, left arm up. 2, switch. 3, switch. 4, switch. 5, one more, switch. 6, excellent. Step your right foot back again, step your left foot back again. Sit your butt back. We're going to do our power steps. So we're going to take our right leg. You're going to take a big step by the right side of your chair. Big step. 1. Bring it back. Switch. Left leg. 2. Switch. 3. Switch. 4. Switch. 5. Switch. 6. Step your feet to the chair and power up. Good. We're going to get into our normal standing power moves, so you can move the weights to the side for now, but have them nearby. If you're someone that needs a little extra balance support, feel free to always have the chair in front so you can have a couple fingertips. I'm going to move the chair to the side so that you guys can see me. So we're going to do our power ups first. So this is working on our posture. Feet are nice and wide. We always remind you to keep your feet wide. To give you a better base of support to allow you to stay more balanced. Feet are wide. Swing your arms forward. Squat down. Then you're going to power up. Pull the arms back, working on your posture. 1. Down and up. 2. Down and up. 3. Down and up. 4. Down and up. 5. Excellent. Keep your feet wide. We're going to go into our power rock. So reminder, this is working on our weight shifts. So you can really see how this translates into everyday life during our standing portion, because you're shifting over and you're trying to go onto one leg. So you're really shifting your weight over to one side. Because when you think about when you walk, you have to have your weight over to one side to clear the other leg to step, right? Because if your weight is evenly distributed, it's really hard to move your feet. So that's why we're working on big weight shifts side to side so we can step that opposite foot in real life. All right, feet are nice and wide. Going into our power rocks, you're going to reach over to the right as far as you can. If you feel balanced, can you raise the left leg off of the ground? Excellent. Then you're going to switch. Left arm up, right arm down. Good. 2, switch. 3, switch. 4, switch. 5, one more. 6, excellent. All right, keep your feet wide. We're going to go into our power twist. Working on that spinal flexibility, working on the ankle mobility here as well. Arms come wide just like we did in sitting. Right hand over, pivot on the right foot, clap your hands together. Good. Open up, pull the arms back, and then switch. 2, open. 3, open. 4, open. 5, open. 6, open. Excellent. Feet together. So when I say feet together, we still want to have about 3 inches between our feet at least, enough to roll a golf ball between your legs, because we always want to have some room, some space to give us more balance. We're going to do our power step. So this is the complete unweighting of your foot from one place to another to really work on preventing the shuffling, preventing the freezing. So you got to work on big steps. Take the right leg, big side step out over to the right, arms come wide. Push off, lift it back together. Excellent. Switch sides. 2, together. Switch. 3, together. Switch. 4, together. Switch. 5, together. Switch. 6. Excellent. So those are our 4 power moves in standing. Go ahead and grab your weights. So now we're going to add a little bit of a strength challenge to it. Okay, and we're going to just tweak each power move a little bit so we can challenge different muscles. So feet stay wide. We're going to go back into a power up different version. Our arms are still going to come forward, but we're going to be like a cheerleader. Right arm up, left arm down. Good. Then you're going to squat down again, then switch. Left arm up, right arm down. Good. That's 2. Down and up. 3. Down and up. 4. Down and up. 5. Down and up. 6. Excellent. Going into our power rocks. Reach the right arm up as far as you can. 1. Switch. 2. Switch. 3. Switch. 4. Switch. 5. Switch. 6. Excellent. Keep your feet wide. We're going to do a different version of our twist now. Arms are going to stay up here, kind of by your shoulders. Take your right hand, punch it across your body, maybe even punch it behind you if you can, getting a twist. Come back to the middle, pull the shoulders back, left hand across. 2. Switch. 3. Switch. 4. Switch. 5. Switch. 6. Excellent. Feet together. So for our power steps, we're going to work on a different direction. We're going to go forward and backwards. Starting just forward, take your right leg, big step forward, arms wide. Good. Big step back, left leg forward now. 2. Together. Switch. 3. Together. 4. Together. 5. Together. 6. Together. Reverse steps. Right leg, big step back. Arms up, left toe up. Good. Step it together. Left leg back. 2. Together. 3. Together. 4. Together. 5. Together. 6. Excellent job. Put your weights to the side. We're going to get down on the floor. So feel free to grab some water. We're halfway through. If you haven't been on the floor in a while, I'm going to show you how to get on the floor safely. So you can use a mat, or if you have a carpet or something, that's totally fine. If you're someone that has extra, like, your knees are a little extra achy, feel free to put pillows or a towel under your knees. If you have some low back pain, feel free to roll up a blanket and put it under your hips. Those are all different tips and tricks that I give people. So if you haven't been on the floor in a while, grab the chair, place it on your mat. You're going to come in front of your chair. Both hands come down to the chair. Step one leg back, bring the knee down, and then bring the other knee down. Then you can reach one hand down, then the other hand down, and you can move the chair out to the side and meet me on your stomach. All right, we're on our stomach. We're going to start off with our stomach power moves. So reminder, there's the 4 power moves, but there's multiple positions we can do it in. So we're doing our power up again. This is still working on our posture. Now we're really focusing on strengthening the shoulder muscles to help work on the posture because we're going against gravity. All right, elbows are directly under your shoulders. Fingers are spread wide apart. Go ahead and drop your chest down, drop your head down towards the mat. Kind of just sink down into your shoulders. This is your power down. When you power up, push your elbows and hands down. Lift your chest up, lift your head up. Good. Lift a little bit higher. This is your power up position. That's 1. Let's go down and back up. 2, down and up. 3, down and up. 4, down and up. 5. Excellent. We're going to do our rock and reach, working on our weight shift side to side. Take your right hand, reach it across your body, shift your weight over the left arm. Good. Tuck the right arm back under, switch sides, left arm across. 2, switch. 3, reach as far as you can. 4, switch. 5, one more, switch. 6, Excellent. Our normal twist that we do on our stomach, we typically save for, I like to save it for the cool down. So we're going to skip over that. It feels really good during the cool down. Just trust me. So we're going to go into our power steps here. Our power steps, even though we're not going to be moving our feet, we're moving our arms. And so we still want to do big steps because our nervous system is all connected. So if you're working on big steps in your arms, hopefully that's going to translate to your legs and feet too. So what it's going to look like, you're going to take your right hand, you're going to lift it up and off of your mat, lean into that right hand. Then you're going to lift it back to the middle and then switch sides. Left hand off, lean into it. That's 2, middle, switch, 3, middle, 4, middle, 5, middle, and 6, middle. So that was our stomach power moves. Meet me on hands and knees. So we do a bunch of different things on the floor with Strength Week. I'm going to give you guys one little strength exercise in a little bit so I can kind of give you a little glimpse of what that would look like. But a lot of body weight strengthening when we're on the floor, which is equally as important as just strengthening with weights. Power up is coming first on hands and knees. Take your hands back, walk your hands to your knees. All right. I've seen people put their hands on a chair if this is an uncomfortable position to be in. So if you need to do that, you can also use yoga blocks as well. You're going to bend your elbows and bring your head down towards the mat. Then push off, come up nice and tall, pull the arms back. So you're squeezing the bum, your arms are back, your head, you're up tall. Good. That's a power up. Let's do 4 more. Down and up. 2. Down and up. 3. Down and up. 4. One more. Down and up. 5. Good. Hands and knees. Now untuck your toes so your laces are flat on the mat. Sit your butt back onto your heels. Arms are stretched out in front of you. We call this is a child's pose. So if you know what it is, feel free to get into that position. Just relax here. This is one end of our power rock, so that's working on our weight shifts. Then you're going to shift your weight forward onto your hands. Drop your hips down towards the floor. Your elbows are straight. You're looking forward, chin off your chest for a rock of 1. Rock your hips back as far as you can, and then forward. 2. Back, forward. 3. Back, forward. 4. Back, forward. 5. Excellent. Come back to hands and knees. We're going to do our power twist. So a great way I like to relate this twist is very functional to if you're trying to grab something under your bed or under a cabinet, you have to really reach under. So you're going to take your left hand, you're going to thread it under your right arm. You're reaching so far, you got to bring your left shoulder to the ground. So your head and left shoulder is in contact with the ground. Feel that stretch. Then you're going to switch. Take your right hand, thread it under the left arm, bring your shoulder down. Good, that's 2. Switch. 3. Switch. 4. Switch. 5. Switch. 6. Good job. Now we're going to do our other twist. So now we're working on the upper part. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Spread the fingers. Good, then switch hands. Left arm up. 2. Switch. 3. Switch. 4. Switch. 5. Switch. 6. Excellent. Let's do our power steps. So working on unweighting your foot or your hand from one place to another. Let's do our power step with our right foot first. Watch me if you would like. You're going to drive that right foot up by your right hand. So you're really going to shoot it up. Make sure that foot is flat. All right, so meet me here. Good. Then you're going to step the right leg back. Shift your hips back again. Power up the left foot. 2. Together, right leg up. 3. Together. 4. Together. 5. together, 6, together. Excellent. All right, so we did our up, our rock, our twist, and our step all in hands and knees. We also did most of them on our stomach. We're going to get into our stomach power twist. So remember I said that we're going to save it. You're going to lay on your right side. So lay on your whole right side. So get onto your right side. Lay all the way down until your right shoulder and right hip are on the ground. Now you're going to take your top leg, which is your left leg, bend it in front of the right leg, which is your bottom leg. So top leg, bend it in front, bottom leg is straight. Arms are pointed out at shoulder height, so right in front of you. Relax your head if you can. Keep your left knee on the ground, the top knee on the ground, while you reach the left arm up and over. If your hands are pointing in different directions, in opposite directions. You're going to feel a twist in your back or maybe your shoulders. Good. Hands come back together. Left arm up and over again for 2. Together, open, 3. Together, open, 4. Together, open, 5. Excellent. Roll to your left side. So we do all of these power moves every class. So we think it's super important to work on your floor mobility. We really want you to be able to navigate the floor, especially if you like have a fall or anything. We want you to be able to get up by yourself and not need assistance, but be able to get up safely. All right, now on your left side, you're on your hip and your shoulder. Your top leg is bent in front. Your bottom leg is straight. Make sure that top knee stays in contact with the ground while you reach that top arm up and out. Good. Hands come back together. Open. 2. Together. Open. 3. Together. Open. 4. One more. Together. Open. 5. Excellent. Make your way to your back. On your back. So I promised us a strength exercise. We're going to be doing a dead bug, which is a core exercise I love to do. Arms are pointed up towards the ceiling. You're going to lift your feet off the mat and so that your shins are parallel to the ceiling. Keep the core tight. As you let the right arm fall behind your head, let the left heel touch the ground. Squeeze the core. Come back to the starting position. Then right heel down to the ground, left arm over. Good. That's 2. Switch. 3. Switch. 4. Squeeze the core. Switch. 5. Switch. 6. Switch. 7. Switch. 8. Switch. 9. Switch. 10. Good. Take a break. A little core activation here before we enter our last position of our power moves. We're on our back. Your feet are nice and wide. Legs are straight. Arms are glued to your sides, glued to your hips. Bend your elbows so your fingers point towards the ceiling. We're going to do our power ups. So this is working on our posture. For this one, drive your elbows and head down. Puff out your chest as big as you can. Good. And then relax everything down. Good. Let's puff out our chest again for 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. Down. 5. Down. Arms down by your sides. Bend both knees. Plant your feet on the mat. So this is not a typical power move, but I love doing this to work on our glute muscles. We're going to do our bridges. So I like to think they're almost power ups with our hips. You're going to drive your butts up in the air. Squeeze the glutes for 1. Down. 2. down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down. Straighten both legs out. All right, we're going to go into our power rock. Legs are straight, feet are wide. Arms are glued to your sides. This exercise mimics like if you were turning off an alarm clock in the morning. You're going to take your right hand. You're going to reach it up and across and diagonal across your body. You're reaching that right hand so far, you got to roll onto that left hip and shoulder. Good. Then bring the right hand back to your side, roll to your back again. Then switch, left arm up and over, roll over to your right side. 2, switch. 3, switch. 4, switch. 5, switch. 6. Excellent. Now we're going to do our twist. So now our twist, our hand position is different. Arms out to a T, palms up towards the ceiling. We're still rolling side to side, but now we're working a little bit on some spinal and hip flexibility. Take your right hand, bring it over to your left hand, roll over. Right hand claps to the left, and then open. Both fingertips touch the ground. Both hands touch the ground. Then left arm over, clap your hands together. For 2, open. 3, open. 4, open. 5, open. 6, open. Excellent. Bend both knees. Plant your feet on the mat again. All right, we're going to do our power steps, working on unweighting your leg to another position, moving as big as you can. Take your right leg, big step off of the mat. Make sure your foot is flat. Then big step back together. And then left leg off of your mat, foot flat. 2, together. 3, together. 4, together. 5, together. 6. Excellent job. Have your feet wider apart, right foot to the right, left foot to the left. And then just let your knees fall over to the right side. Just breathe here. We're done with our power moves. I just want to take a moment to breathe. Bring your knees up and over to the other side. Let them stretch. Good. Bring them back up and over. 3, up and over. 4, up and over. 5, up and over. 6. Excellent. Straighten your legs if you feel comfortable. We're going to do 3 breaths together to end our power moves class, and then we'll get back to chatting a little bit. Close your eyes. Deep breath in. And long, slow exhale. Let's do another big breath in. Expand the belly. And exhale. One more in. And out. When you're ready, come up into sitting. Make sure you don't feel dizzy. Take that extra moment if you need to reset that blood pressure. I'm going to show you how to get off of the floor. You're going to grab that chair again. Place it in front of you. Both hands come to the chair. So now you're up. Step one foot up towards the chair leg. Step the other foot up. And then power up. All right. Beautiful. Let me share my PowerPoint again. I'm going to go over a couple more things about our membership, and then I will take time for some questions. All right. Share. All right. All right. All right, my friends. So our mission at Rogue you just saw kind of a little snippet of what our class looks like, and that's just our amplitude training, our power moves class. So our goal at Rogue is to give everyone high quality, ongoing exercise classes for people with Parkinson's. And we want it evidence-based too. So we try to follow the research as closely as possible. And so not only do you get access to physical therapists who teach all of the classes, which we all have our doctorates, and we are specializing in Parkinson's, but you get unlimited access to live classes. So we have classes every weekday during usually the morning, and one of us is always teaching, always happy to answer questions before or after class. If you can't make a live class, no worries. There's a video library that has over 3,000 videos in there where you can choose any class you want. There's beginner, there's moderate, there's advanced. Like the more advanced you go, the more high intensity it gets. And so there's different ways to challenge yourself. And so of course, we want you guys to give you exercise, but if we think about just our everyday life, we want more of a holistic approach to treating Parkinson's. And so we also offer a weekly cooking class. We give you a monthly membership meeting, a monthly educational meeting where we share research that we like, and then just a bunch of people that you can connect to socially, because social health is equally as important as mental health as it is physical health. So with our live classes, this is what our schedule looks like. So if you want to do an amplitude or power moves class, we have them almost every day. We have them Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. So they're always going to be one except Wednesdays. And so we're trying to incorporate power moves into your schedule is going to be a great idea because you will feel a lot better. You will feel much more kind of stretched out, easier to take a step, more flexible, less rigid, all those things. So this is what our library looks like when you walk in to it, or I guess log in. There's different power moves. We can do your power move strength just like we did today. There's beginner power moves. There's shortened power moves because typically our classes are an hour long. So if you've never started before, maybe you do a shorter one first. We also add modifications, variations for people that have orthopedic conditions like total knee replacements or their arms hurt, stuff like that. And if you never find something that you're perfect, you can always ask one of us before class and say, hey, my knee bothers me. What do you recommend I do for the floor or whatever move you're doing that hurts your knee? We can always modify it for you. Then we also offer a bunch of different classes: cardio, strength training, high intensity interval training, boxing, so many, too many to count. And so what we want you to do is to be able to try our classes, try the live classes, try the online classes, try everything for free. We'll make sure you like it. So if you go onto roganmotion.com, you click on the monthly subscription. If you type in free month into the promo code, you are going to get a complete free month. Set an alarm on your phone or a notification to remind you in a month from now to check in, see how you like it. Do you want to keep continuing or do you want to stop? Cancel it before the month comes and then you won't be charged. Okay, so we really want you to try. Just try it. Like the worst thing, you don't like it and then you cancel it at the end of the month, but you get a free month of exercise. Okay, I promise. My goal is for everyone to experience it and feel better, and ideally improve your life, because that's what we're trying to do, is improve the quality of your life. All right, so I'm gonna take time for questions. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Feel free to unmute if you have any questions for me. I'm happy to answer them. Let's see. If you don't have any questions, then I will see you all next month. We are doing flexibility with power moves. Feel free to unmute and chit chat. Any questions? No questions? All right, I will shoot the promo code in the chat, free month. And where to sign up, roganmotion.com. Okay. It was a pleasure. I hope everyone stays safe. Maybe you got a little bit more, learned something. I will see you all very soon. Bye, everyone.